Back to it. Week 4, 50K training. No hill rep Wednesday today, but I am doing some speed work. 6 by 3 minutes on deck today. 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off, 6 times. Shooting for under 7:15s for the on, off doesn't really matter. Total workout, 75 minutes today. Welcome back to another week of 50K training. Almost 1 month down. Let's get it. Keep your eyes. Wrapping up this 15-minute warm-up to roll into the first set. 3 minutes. What you got? What you got? Today's got any speed from last week? We'll see. If you're not. Let's get fucked up. Keep your eyes shut. This is R5. Let your mind run. Let the hit ride. Take the highs off. Don't be shy. First one down. Super hard. I think I was in the 7s, 6:55s. Again, like last week, they're not supposed to be sustainable. Just trying to gas myself and hang on for 3 minutes. 5 more. Oh boy. Just keep them legs up. Let the meds drop. I don't usually do this. Dim the lights down, don't play stupid. Must have had me misconstrued. Need to get those thoughts computed. Cause when I enter the rave, I'm so low. Leave with a bitch, no new shit. And when I come to your ends, there's no beef. Everybody loves this movement. So I'm no. 3 down, 3 to go. Yeah, I feel like I'm able to do them, but they definitely do not feel great. I believe the last 2 were at 6:45 pace. Yeah, let's just say hump day struggle bus is real and the week's just getting started. 3 more. I'm known to bust all the laughs I taught the part, but sometimes overgas you sport the brand, but don't show love for acts. But when we blow the comeback, that's a fact. It's like, please at me again, chat me again when we gonna link online. Right now you need to pipe down, hit up the right crowd, don't waste my goddamn time. Right now I got the motion, my bars precocious, I make the beats at mine. If we need to meet, that's fine. Leave out the beef, go grind. Switch up the heat, just vibe. I got the leng in mind. Compared to you, I shine. Whip up the split. Number 6, last one. Do you have anything left? I don't think so, but we try. Whip up the spliff, don't pass that. I keep my gram, no hashtags. I need to smoke what's mine. Fucked up, keep your eyes shut. This is R5. Oh, come on. 6:46. That's all she wrote. Intervals all done. Now I got 24 minutes of just easy running. Finish up this session. Heavy leg day. That's what it feels like. Heavy leg day. Views! Little downtown action for you. Christmas balls. Glad that's done. That workout did not go so well. It wasn't like it was absolutely terrible, but it was not great neither. Just felt like a struggle. I mean, I was able to hit some good paces and whatnot, like that wasn't the issue. I just felt like getting into the paces I needed to get into was a struggle. Like, thing about this place is, yeah, it's relatively flat. It's not like a smooth surface. It's not completely level. There's lots of little rocks, there's little dips and potholes, there's some mellow little kind of up and down rollers, so it's not a perfectly smooth surface. So unlike running on the road, your feet don't grip as well. So I think I was just struggling to get into the paces I wanted to get into. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You have good workouts, you have bad workouts. I wouldn't say it was a bad workout. I still got something out of it. Run you through the stats real quick. 9.17 miles, 1 hour, 17 minutes. Average pace was 8:30, 128 feet of elevation gain. Yeah, and the other thing is too, part of the reason why I wanted to do it over here was, like, yeah, that's a speed workout, but it's a little bit more challenging of a speed workout with that loose terrain, with the different kind of shoes. Like, yeah, I wore a carbon trail shoe, but it does not give you the same propulsion that a carbon road shoe does. Cadence was 176, not terrible. Okay, the splits are 15-minute warm-up, 9:20 pace. First 3-minute effort was 6:58. Second one was 6:51. The third one was 6:48. which was the best one. Fourth one was 6:53. Fifth one was 6:51. And my final rep for 3 minutes was 6:51. I was hoping to hit like 7:15 and a little bit lower. I mean, on paper, that actually looks pretty good. So I can't complain with that like at all. Anyways, 2 months away from Black Canyon's 50K. So crazy to think that it is literally 60 days away to the race. Absolutely wild. Heavy legs today, but there's more workouts this week. There's still more time. Still gonna get after it. The fatigue is gonna keep building. The legs are gonna keep getting heavier, so all good. I need to go get some calories now. Later. Tell you what, the YouTube gods must have been really listening. The last run series video for this 50K training went off. It is absolutely wild. All that moaning I did about YouTube not listening, about YouTube not knowing how to suggest running content, well, it finally figured it out, and that video did really well. So much so, I got a ton of new subscribers. Thank you. And to all those new subscribers and anybody watching this, my name is Nick. I make running content and cycling content, and I'm training for my first 50K. Hence the name of the title. February 9th, 2025, I will be racing Black Canyon's 50K. Actually, the cycling video and the running video I just dropped did really well. Thursday, we're getting close to the big workouts of the week. Today, just a good old endurance, 90 minutes on tap. Weather back over that way is absolutely terrible. It's snowing, it's raining. I am just hoping it doesn't do that over here. It is windy, it is not very warm, but still gonna get it in. That absolutely sucked. Okay, not all of it. The last half of that workout sucked. I'm gonna get my heater on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like I'm just running with lead weights this week. That is for sure. I don't know if it's just all the fatigue building up, the hour bike rides I do before these, the gym sessions on Mondays, so many factors. Took a good 20-30 minutes to kind of get into the rhythm, and then got into the rhythm, was just ticking away miles. As soon as I turned around, right before 45 minutes, the little rec trail that I was running on is like a slightly uphill on the way back. So turned around, and obviously that's going to slow your pace down, but then there was this super crazy headwind. The storm is like moving in. It was absolutely miserable just running in that headwind, and it was just bone chilling, super cold. Need to go home and thaw out and drink some hot tea and emergency and all that, because that was quite chilly. I got my 90 minutes, so that's what matters. I am absolutely frozen right now. Besides the weather and the slight uphill, I just want to get back here as fast as possible, so I'm like pushing the pace as much as I can and trying to run quicker, and my heart rate's getting higher. It was just a hot mess. Let me run you through the stats and let's just call that a day, because I need calories and I need warmth. Hour and 30, average pace 814. Average heart rate 148, higher side of zone 2. Ended up with 10.93 miles. According to Koros, my efficiency was 100%, so wasn't too terrible, I guess. Did have a killer cadence though. Average cadence was 182 with a max of 200, and you could tell the cadence definitely started picking up at the end. I was like just trying to get moving. Like I said before in the last few training videos of these, on these 90-minute sessions, these endurance sessions, I really just, especially if I'm on the road, my whole goal is just to have steady miles. Make sure the miles are as close together as possible and not like all over the place. They were pretty bang on today. I'm super pumped on that, and that's going to be my positive out of this, so I'm not just super negative. That's what I'm shooting for. Just trying to keep on my endurance runs, trying to keep my miles as close together as possible. Okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna go thaw out and drink some tea and all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys on Saturday, because tomorrow is recovery day. Thank God. I am ready for it. Treadmill in a hot, stinky gym. Wow, what a challenging and testing week that was. Before I dive into what happened, I have to say a massive thank you to everybody that watched episode 3 of this series, to everybody who's been watching these videos, to everybody that subscribed, liked, shared, new, old viewers, all of you, thank you. That last video hit 1,700 views. Absolutely mind-blowing. It got like 20-something new subscribers. Not only am I super appreciative of everybody wanting to tune in and be a part of this journey, but it really just gets me super fired up to make more running content, knowing that people are tuning in for that. Not just the cycling, but like straight up running content. So thank you. All right, you know the routine. Coffee. It is not Sunday. It is Monday. And let's run through the week and all its fun challenges and things it's thrown at me. And then we'll kind of talk about what happened and the end of the week. So taking it back this week, Monday was just a straight up recovery day, no running, no miles. Tuesday, I opted to do it on the treadmill, 1 hour, easy run, recovery pace, 6 miles. Wednesday was the ditch trail, which I filmed. That was 6 by 3 minutes on, 3 minutes off. That ended up being 9.16 miles. Thursday, good old Thursday, was the crazy out and back I did on the rec trail with that insane wind that froze me to my core. Yeah, that ended up being 10.92 miles. Just a good old endurance run. Friday, another recovery run, 1 hour, did it on the treadmill. Ended up with 6.05 miles. And then that brings us to Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday I woke up and it was freezing temperatures, 20-mile-an-hour winds, and it was raining, which then turned into slushy mix, which then turned into snow. Super wet outside. Thursday, after I did that run, Friday I woke up with a scratchy throat. Was not feeling good at all. So Saturday, when I saw that weather, I was like, awesome. There was no way I was going to risk going out and running outside with that weather. It was not worth getting sick. So I knew when I woke up, I saw that weather, I was like, oh man, that means I have to run on the treadmill for 2 hours today. Saturday's workout was going to be 3 by 10 minutes at tempo, threshold kind of pace. When I woke up and saw the weather, I was like, oh, okay. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days that it's just like, how much are you willing to get this work in? So I knew I had to run on the treadmill for 2 hours, and that's what I did. I actually got to the gym, and there was cars parked 3 blocks away, and lo and behold, there was a swim competition at the gym. So it took me almost 30 minutes to find a parking spot to go run on a treadmill for 2 hours. And let me tell you, in that 30 minutes, I thought about just saying, screw this, I'm going home, I'm not running, chalk this day up as a loss, this is just ridiculous. Very much was I tested on Saturday. Got in the gym and I knocked it out. Actually knocked out a 16.22 mile run with 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot of time to spend on a treadmill. Sunday. Good old Sunday. Woke up Sunday and I actually was feeling pretty good from the week and the big run on Saturday. But Sunday, again, woke up to freezing temperatures. I was like, I can't go outside and just risk getting sick. Like, I already had that scratchy throat. I don't want to push it. I just cannot get sick. I was looking at the temperatures, and the temperatures weren't really warming up, and the gym wasn't going to open up till 10 a.m. All right, well, I have a bunch of things to do, and then I'm just going to have to do it later. Normally, doing it later means I probably won't do it, because if I don't get it done in the first thing in the morning, it's very hard to do it later. I was kind of hoping like later would be warmer. It was not warmer later, and it finally got to the point where I got all my things done, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym and get this done. And by the time I got to the gym, I literally had 2 hours to get my work in before the gym closed. But I went and did it. There was no excuse, there was no thought in my mind. I had it in my mind all day long that you have to run. There's no other option. You have to run. So I went to the gym, ran another 2 hours, and ended up with 13.32 miles on Sunday. Yeah, so basically I spent 4 hours and some change on a treadmill this weekend. No, I did not film it because I do not want to bore you or scare away an audience by showing how crazy I am running on a treadmill for 4 hours and how boring it is. And with all that said, the total miles for the week ended up being 61.72 with 9 hours and 9 minutes of training and a total of 4,471 feet of elevation gain. With everything this week threw at me, I still hit a good 60-mile week. I still got the elevation in. So basically, this week was basically just a giant testament. It wanted to really test me and see if I am really dedicated to this training plan, because started out the week with a super just kind of fatigued, tired body. Monday's treadmill session just felt like absolute crap. Tuesday's session, while it looked good on paper, did not feel well. It just felt just very mediocre, was not going to be great. Wednesday's session looked great on paper, just between the weather and how my body was feeling, just was not enjoyable at all. Friday, recovery, no big deal. And then we roll into Saturday and it just like nice good old punch of weather. What are you going to do with this? You gonna suck it up and you get your miles in, or are you going to be a little wimp and be soft and not get anything in? I am soft. I don't like crap weather, but my big takeaway from this week was that turned out to be a wonderful week. I appreciate getting tested like that to see if I'm willing to suck it up and get it done, to see how I react to those situations. So it ended up being a great week. I am super pumped that I hit a 16-mile run followed by a 13-mile run. And we are at the end of week 4. Can you believe that? I've already been training for my first 50K for 4 weeks now. 8 weeks left. And I want to finish off with that just saying
This week, as hard as it was, I definitely noticed some things. I noticed my endurance runs, which are those 90 minutes, are becoming easier, even in a headwind, even with a sore and fatigued body. Like, I am able to tick into those miles, able to tick into the paces I need to, and just get it done. My long runs are becoming more comfortable. I am finding it easier to run in that 2-hour mark. I am finding it that I'm less taxed, less fatigued, less tired at the end of these 13 to 16 mile runs. At the end of the 16-mile run, I honestly felt like I could have pushed it to 20. I did not want to just jump the gun on that, but I definitely felt that. So huge takeaway that after 4 weeks, even with as hard as this week was, I feel like there's some good progress in the works. So I'm very excited to see what the next 4 weeks has, to see how I'm feeling at the end of that, see what kind of progress I can make. Good news is next week I have a small recovery, kind of just to let the body soak in those 4 weeks, and then 2 hard workouts, and then it's just back at it. And like I said, it's Monday. I need to get on top of this video. Obviously it's going to be out a little bit late, so sorry there was not a whole lot of content from this series this week because weather and everything else, but there's definitely a lot more coming. There's a lot more of these videos coming up until race day. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to enjoy my coffee, and then I got to go run around like a crazy and get all these things done, edit this video, and get week 5 rolling. I'll see you guys in the next one.